on, people? This is Speederman here once again with another film review. And this time we're talking about a film that just came out. It's called Booksmart. Yes, that movie that's always advertised like every 30 seconds on TV right now. And I thought I'd make a review about this film since it's almost, graduation. A lot of people are graduating around this time. And this movie is about graduation, so I don't know if that was intentional by the filmmakers, but let's get talking about it. So, this film is about two best friends named Amy and Molly, and they're really, tied together. Their best friends are inseparable. Like the two best friends, like they're the definition of two best friends. They're always together, and they're about to graduate, and then they realize that wow, man, they haven't really been partying. They've been missing out on the 4 years of high school. They could have been partying, getting stoned, getting drunk, doing crazy shit as high school students do. And they finally decide to let's just cram all those 4 years that we missed, make up for those 4 years, and then just party this one party right before graduation. And so it becomes, yeah, it becomes kind of like the movie Superbad. But I thought this film was better than Superbad, to be honest, because I didn't like Superbad at all. And yeah, there's a comparisons to that. There's also a comparisons to like you can compare this film to The Hangover, American Pie, all those teen comedies from back in the day. But yeah, so they go on this adventure and they go to these different parties, and most of the first parties that they go to are really whack, because of all the weird people they know from school. And yeah, there's a lot of weird situations here. There was one particular scene that made me laugh in this movie. It involves like these weird noises, and then this one guy says, "Was that Cardi B?" That made me laugh. Like really, I really laughed at that part because it was just that funny. Kind of making fun of Cardi B. And yeah, man. I mean, you have weed smoking, drinking, of course. Like these little lesbian, hookups. And yeah, I mean, the movie has is very witty at times, and I did like what they were trying to do with this. Like I'll say the first 30 minutes of the movie are pretty funny, but then it kind of loses its steam. Then it gets serious, and then it's just like, yeah, it feels really repetitive. Like all the jokes come off as like they're trying too hard now, and it just loses its steam like by the end of the film. But I do like how there's a balance between the funny and it gets serious. But I mean, there's nothing really original in this movie. I mean, it's just like a lot of these comedies that we've been seeing lately. And I guess if you ever, felt the way these two best friends felt, I guess in a way it is relatable. So I do like that part about this film. I mean, you know, I partied in high school, but not that much. I did stuff. We did crazy stuff, but you know, I guess there's a lot of people that probably didn't party in high school and they kind of regret it. So they kind of do it in their 20s, and that's a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, it's a relatable movie, and yeah, that's one positive thing I like about this film. The film drags on too much. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, and I did notice one of the character that was played by Amy. I know her from the show called Last Man Standing with Tim Allen, and she's pretty funny in that show. So I was surprised to see her in this. She's pretty funny and sarcastic in this show too. Yeah, but I was surprised to know that this movie was directed by Olivia Wilde, and Olivia Wilde doesn't really strike me as a person, like a funny actress or a person that would do this kind of film. So I was really surprised by that. But all in all, so far this year, I would say this film is like the funniest. I mean, that I've seen. I haven't really seen any real funny movies this year. Like maybe two comedies, but even with all these flaws that this movie has, I would say it's still worth watching because, yeah, man, it's pretty funny and it's up to date with what's going on right now. It's up to date to all the trends that are out right now. But yeah, it just felt like they tried too hard, and I don't know, man. I think Olivia Wilde as a director, she thinks she still needs to learn some more things about directing, but it was a good effort. I gave this film a 7 out of 10 because I wasn't really expecting much from this film. It did make me laugh, but like I said, it just like halfway through the film and just kind of loses its funny moments, and yeah, it loses its edge. So, but I still recommend it. You guys should rent it. Yeah, rent it. I wouldn't buy this film, but definitely not worth the hype. But it's still watchable. It's still a good time. And yeah, that's what I thought about Booksmart. 100 subscribers. Peace.